several groups that put this event on today, along with the New Year's Movement and the General Assembly for Justice for Oscar Grant. Together we make up the Coalition for Justice for Oscar Grant. I would like right now to bring up my co-chair, the Ghetto Prophet.
How y'all doing tonight, or this evening? First, y'all give yourselves a round of applause for coming out and standing up. You know, I don't know, man. If y'all, for the people that was disappointed by that sentencing, don't be. I mean, shit. That's what this is. What this system is. So you can't be shocked when, you know, they get off, basically get away scot-free with murder. You just gotta try to find ways for us not to keep falling victim to the same shit. You know, it's not gonna change. We have to change ourselves. So. All right, this first piece I'm gonna do is called "We Seek Justice." Can y'all hear me? All right? This mic. All right. Lives shattered in pieces in streets, but they beg us for peace. Never considering the rights of humanity till we demanded them. We've been deprived and branded, but fought back. Under siege, but still striving. In the sea of the dead, we're not dying, we're warriors. No civilization could reign supreme, consisting simply of kings and queens. So see now how society needs we. We seek justice. Fingertips metaphorically bloody, but literally cracked, we've been clinging. Clawing silently back. The spirits of panthers poised for attack. Stealth as black mambas addicted to stacks. Volumes, articles, issues. I'm talking about books. In backpack like slingshot, David with handwritten rocks, leaving Goliath on their backs en route to find Ezekiel, giving dead soldiers back breath. We seek justice. Ah, shit, we seek justice. We seek justice. Wrap our love around the chest of our fighters, then hold vigilant as they fight. Knowing battlefields comprised of concrete steel house fishes filled with the life juices of warriors long fallen. Like stars, they're ours. Legends of a people too tired to give up, so we keep striving. Because though we seek justice, we know that the only thing worse than losing this fight is to somehow die not fighting. I got two more pieces. One is called "This Crime Foul" I'm gonna do next, and then I got a special piece that's dedicated to all the Oakland police that's out here. So I would love it if y'all stick around and make sure y'all get to hear this.
I have two more, but let me see if I can get somebody to go on them.
So the first one is "Crime Foul." I'm crime foul from an inkwell. This government doesn't seem to think my people can think well. We about to show them something different. No matter how much cocaine you push, George Bush isn't going to elevate you to a higher state of living. That's a given. We're at war, not just because we're black, although that's part of the reason, but because we're poor in America, and this is the rich man's season. You try to elevate your mind and get accused of treason. They say it's unpatriotic for a black man to be seeking a reason as to why we're still treated as second-class citizens in the supposed land of the equal, the brave and the free. I swear they ought to call this the Democratic Republic of the slave and the thief. Sometimes it's hard to believe that this country can rip the world off and say she does it for me. See, if it wasn't for we, they'd have to pay their own folks to sell crack, but us, we does it for free. They treat us as lab rats. Let me stab at the reason for that. It's because they don't see us as actual people, they just see us as black. And our brown kin and lighter brown skin ain't living much better. They're still treated as slaves on our own land in the name of democracy unfettered. The richest nation in the globe, raising a generation unlettered. And it ain't no coincidence that our school systems lack, but we're number one in defense. See, smart populations seek real answers, so they're keeping us dense. Just smart enough to go to war. Playing a deadly game or shoot first and ask questions never. This world is slowly becoming hell, just take a look at the weather. We're suffering catastrophes, it's blasphemy the way these presidents act, see. If you don't see him as a sovereign ruler of mankind, well then you're under attack. As simple as that. Yet Israel seems to be in bed with the devil. How cozy is that? I'm curious as hell, even nosy in fact. I'd love to get my eyes on some classified facts, some military memos and agendas, or an official Pentagon fax that'll possibly help explain why this nation, which claims to be so democratic and free, won't let no other country choose who they might want to have lead. See, they interfere intensely. They propagate lies immensely. They start wars in foreign lands and orchestrate hostile takeovers. I'm crying foul from a cage because America needs an immediate makeover. They say our days is numbered. I wonder just how many this world has left. Don't want the clock to stop with me stuck in a box because I won't get to hug my babies goodbye. And I ain't George Jackson, but I got blood in my eyes. Pupils bleeding due to atrocities witnessed. Eardrums wailing because of the cries I've heard. If I'm alive when our revolution hits, well then I'm getting up in it, and that's my word. I just hope by the end it's enough of us left to put a dent in this system. And I know it's going to be hard to keep operations clandestine in a world full of so many snitches. I see you. I've been in courtrooms 1,000 times, but never once as a witness. But most of my crimes was against my own kind, so I ain't on America's niggas to get list. I wish I was alive when the Panthers was active. I'd have had me a black beret, a cool leather coat with a pistol tucked and shotgun at ready, trying to knock this establishment down like a New Orleans levee. See, I'm on the field at all times, never on the sidelines. I'm a playmaker, never spectating, stay in the thick of the heat, ready to die for mines. Even if mines wouldn't die for me. I say progress is bred through the womb of struggle, and change is only realized through conflict, so we all must hustle, cause living in a world that's supposedly free, it's a whole lot of things, but ain't none of them cheap. See, Pac said it costs more to be free than spending life in the pen. That's true. But it don't seem free to that cat that's never seeing freedom again. This is 2010 in this battlefield earth, and live reports from the front line say it's going from bad to worse. Sometimes I get so mad I can curse, because I'm part of a race of people who's forgotten their worth. And I'm trapped in a country that seems morally cursed. That's why I'm crying foul from the belly of this American beast. Although I'm ghetto raised, I seen better days. I seen some war and some peace. I done been involved in riots, both in the pen and on the streets. I done seen corruption all over the White House and all over Capitol Hill. A president who's a terrorist and loves to make blood spill in the name of what he considers freedom. He'll kidnap, hijack, rob, loot, and kill. He'll exploit the people's passions and fears. He'll extort the blood of the poor, then sign the bill that gives him action at more. But I'm considered a monster for trying to survive in this game. When every time I turn around, it seems the rules get changed. 3 strikes, they say we out now. Attempted murder can get your life now. My people lost in this system and can't be found now. Locked away in cells and can't get out now. Over 40% of the state is stuck on lockdown. But now they want to reduce the numbers because it's unsafe for the cops now. But Schwarzenegger say he'd rather just build a few more prisons so he can keep sticking people with these mandatory minimum sentences. We're running out of schools but overcrowded with jails. That's why I'm crying foul from this inkwell. This government doesn't seem to think my people can think well. We about to show them something different. We gonna broadcast our revolution in HD, live and direct. And we ain't stopping till this government start crying for text.
Yeah, that's my co-chair, Onyx Organizing Committee all day, y'all. All right, I talked a little bit earlier about honoring our elders, but we also gotta love our babies. And a lot of us ain't spending enough time nurturing and loving our babies. We got a baby up here right now who's got a few words for us, so I'm gonna ask the crowd to give him some honor and some respect and some nurturing and some love. Come on, little man. This is Jafar.
Hi, my name is Jafar. I'm just inspired to see the city of Oakland out here supporting Oscar Grant. And I'm just terrified to see that happen. I can't imagine if that happened to me. I couldn't imagine what my mother would be going through. And thank you for everybody being out here.
Y'all give it up one more time for Jafar. Now look, I've been holding it together all day and that about broke me. Alright, I'm gonna start pushing through this program because they're gonna shut me down, shut us down. in 30 minutes. Thank you. So next up, we got one of our comrades in solidarity, Christina from Barrios Unidos. Give it up, please.
Brothers and sisters, I am angry, and we should all be angry for what they did. We cannot take lightly that they take away the life of our children and they get away with it. We